Just 1 second here, get set up. By the way, Mobius, I don't know if you saw my reply, but hello. I hope you're doing well. All right. Let's go ahead and do this. All right. Hello, everybody. I did set that. It's crooked. I forgot to check to see if my camera was crooked. The meta showcase. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, I forgot about that. Hold on. That was actually fairly recently, wasn't it? Oh, no. I forgot about that. Hold on. I was going to do some game development, but hold on. We got to look into this now. Hold on. I cannot believe I forgot about the showcase. Hold on. Meta Showcase 2023. Quest 3 once announced in more games. Dude, I totally forgot about that. I would have been streaming during that if I had remembered. I had totally forgotten about that. Hold on. We're going to watch through this real quick. Hold on. Oh, let me silence this for a sec. Hold on. We're going to just speed run through this, all right? Oh, this is cool. Little game. I'm going to fast forward through this time here. It looks like it started at about 12 minutes or so. Did I go a little too far? Okay. Is it mostly games? It looks like they've got quite a few games around this time. Ghost Signal. I love space games, to be honest. They're really fascinating to me. Was 30 minutes? Oh, okay. Is this all the pre-show then? Oh, wait. Is Onward getting an update? Dude, I love Onward. Hold on. What's going on with Onward? 600 meters improved kill house. Oh, wow. It's gotten a huge upgrade. I don't know if I'd call it all an upgrade, but it's gotten quite a big overhaul, I guess, is the better way to put it. A little camp area. Onward, honestly. It was all games. Oh, that's Demio. All right. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh, and there's another timer. Yeah, no, it does look like it's a lot of games, huh? Let's see.
Is launching later this year.
We Are One came out today on Steam and Meta. Ooh, I'll have to have a look at that. Hold on.
Showcase. I'm Berg shared. MetaQuest 3 is our follow-up to MetaQuest 2 and will feature advanced tech that opens up new possibilities in both VR and MR.
Nice.
It will also be backwards compatible with Quest 2's entire library.
I still have to say, I hate the fact that they try to incorporate mixed reality into VR. It should not be one and the same. I understand why they do it. That it's probably really difficult to get mixed reality into like a small form factor or anything like that, but it's not the same. I don't want to go around with a Quest headset using it for mixed reality.
These are all stepping stones toward our long-term vision for building the metaverse. But for today's showcase,
For building the metaverse.
every title you see today will be playable on both MetaQuest 2 and 3, and is currently set to launch in the next 12 months.
You hear some static? Hold on. Hold on. It's probably because of this. Hold on. It's probably because I have to turn this up so much because of how weird this is. Oh. Does that work a little bit better? Yeah? Alright. What is this? Is this some kind of dancing game? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Samba de Amigo. Oh, it's a Sega game. Interesting.
Envy important. I've gotten some to see everyone shaking their back in February. Thanks, Rusty. And expect.
Oh, is this another one of those? I can't remember what those spy games were called.
She truly believes she can create a better agent.
Oh, hey, Admiral Butler.
You'll either prove her wrong or prove her right. You're dead in that second scenario.
Once you're dead, everyone will do it. Every time, it's simply a matter of time and iteration.
You think that's the end? It's not even. These notes I left in there, aren't they great? Sometimes I look at them because they make me happy.
You don't have to play
Yeah,
the
I
series
expect
in
you to
order.
die.
Next 2 years. Hot off the press. Let me
That one's
introduce
a
you to
expect
Silent
you to
Slayer,
die. I don't
Vault
remember
of
the
the
last time I
Vampire.
played that game.
Silent Slayer
It's been a
is
while.
Keep silent. Gently. At last. Aim for the center of the chest. And do not be gentle.
Silent Slayer Vault of the... Oh, that actually sounds kind of cool.
The ghost one. Ghost Lord him.
You think it's dangerous. Oh, my
I'm just gonna be fast forwarding through quite a bit of this. Oh, Ghostbusters, nice.
am the genius.
They did a lot of games, huh? Underdogs. They got a lot of interesting looking games here. Looks like they also got a... Is this just tennis? Yeah. Racket Club. Yeah, I do kind of wish that I'd watched this more live instead of trying to rush through it like this. I do like that we're getting a lot more multiplayer games though. I love VR multiplayer, especially when it's done correctly, because to me it just is so much more satisfying than playing like any other like desktop or mobile game on, or even console game multiplayer, because you can actually like interact like fully with other players you're playing with. I like it so much better.
Okay.
What is this one?
What's going on, Fred? Hold up.
This isn't Saints and Sinners, is it?
Nice, but
Not quite the same.
oh yeah, that's gonna do. Watch and look.
It kind of makes me think.
What the? Get a room.
Oh, it's
You know
Arizona
that only counts as
Sunshine.
one.
Dude, when was the last time Arizona Sunshine came out? Dude, that's been a long
In
time.
Arizona Sunshine 2, you'll survive.
Wait a second. Why does that look so fuzzy? Don't get me wrong, that looks like it's a really cool experience. I've never like watched Attack on Titan or anything, but it's a really cool experience in my opinion. Like just the idea of flying around like that. I'm a
Back
little
in
curious why it
2011,
looked fuzzy
Polish
though.
developer
I wonder if
People
that's
Can
something
Fly,
with
the
me,
creators
because I know I've been
behind
having network
Outriders and
issues.
Painkiller, introduced the world to skill shots.
Alright, I'm gonna
Blast
fast
an
forward a
enemy
bit
out of
more
the
here.
air, skill shot. Kick him
Did,
into a
did
cactus.
did they actually
skill
show
shot.
off the Quest 3
Crush
at all
somebody under
during
a
the
hot dog
showcase, or is
cart.
it just
Yeah, you
mostly
get the
games?
idea. Now imagine
Looks
how
like they have some
creative
kind of
you could
talking
get
point
with that
down
system
here.
in VR. Forget imagining it. We've got it. Here's your first look at Bulletstorm in VR.
Yeah, I think this is just my computer that looks fuzzy. So this looks fuzzy too.
This is the world premiere of Asgard's Wrath 2.
Chaos is spreading. Betrayal has made you stronger, Guardian.
Quest 3 is just a trailer. $500. Honestly, that's not bad. $500 for the Quest 3. Hold on, let me see here. Meta Quest 3 announcement trailer. Oh wait. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. The only thing that concerns me about being slimmer is if that's going to make it more difficult to fit glasses like in your headset, or even just like lenses or anything like that. Ubisoft Connect June 12th. Ooh, hold on. I heard of Assassin's Creed Nexus, I think. I've not played an Assassin's Creed game in quite a while though. I've honestly been I kind of got disappointed after Unity, I think is what it was, and I never went back to playing Assassin's Creed or anything. I've heard a lot of the more recent ones though have been pretty good. I might need to try some of the... What was the last one that they did? Valheim or something like that? Origin Odyssey. I think I have Origin. I don't think I ever like fully played it through though. Showed the Ubisoft Connect event with the X logo. Valhalla. Yeah, that's what it was. I think I said something different, right? It's an interesting design. I'm not gonna. I don't know. I was like half paying attention to that. Hold on. Did they actually show anything about like specs or anything like that? Hold on. Let's do this. Meta Quest 3. Yeah, I remember hearing that Valhalla was pretty good. But I never even got that one. I got Origin and then didn't even end up playing it because I think I was just kind of disappointed with because I think that was like the first one after, I think it was Unity, and there was another one that came out right after. I don't even remember what it was, but I didn't hear great things about it. Hold on. Am I actually able to pull it up? Is it not on their website? What is going on with their website here? Here we go. MetaQuest. Am I able to look like actually at the Quest 3, or do they only have like the... here we go. They have get updates. Yeah, you can't even actually look at the Quest 3, it looks like, on their website yet. They only have this. So let's see here. Because I want to see exactly what we're talking here. Our next generation virtual and mixed reality headset, which launches later this year. It's called MetaQuest 3. Features high resolution, stronger performance, breakthrough meta reality technology. Meta reality technology, okay. And slimmer, more comfortable form factor. Quest 3 will ship in all countries where MetaQuest is currently supported this fall. The 128 gig headset starts at $499.99 USD and will offer an additional storage option for those who want some extra space. Mark your calendars because we have a lot more to share at MetaConnect, which returns this year on September 27th. Ooh. Hold on. I'm like taking notes here. Hold on. I think I already have that in my calendar, but just because I don't want to forget. Later on, I'm going to go through my calendar and make sure I have all of this in here. I'm trying to get in the habit of making sure I have like all the events because I have a bad habit of missing them because I forget them. So I need to make sure I have them all in my calendar. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see. Our most powerful headset yet. Quest 3 combines our highest resolution display yet and pancake optics to make sure content looks better than ever. Part of those extra pixels, this will be the first headset to feature a next-generation Snapdragon chipset developed in collaboration with Qualcomm Technologies. Next-gen Snapdragon chipset delivers more than twice the graphical performance as the previous generation Snapdragon GPU in Quest 2, meaning you'll get smoother performance and incredibly crisp details in immersive games. Keep an eye out for more details on the chipset that's powering Quest 3 later this year. You use Twitter for all the info and updates. I post on Twitter and I'll occasionally look through. I don't go through as much as I should. I really do need to use Twitter a little bit more often. I get a lot of spam though. I need to stop. I need to figure out how to. I'm assuming there's a way to like block like random spam stuff that I really don't want to see. I'll definitely start getting a little bit more into Twitter though. I think. I've used Instagram and TikTok quite a bit recently, and they're great. But, yeah, I feel like Twitter for a lot of what I do might just be better because I don't always need a picture and things like that like you have to do with Instagram and TikTok. That is really slim, too. Like, that's a big difference. I am a little curious, though, because, like, yeah, it's slimmer, but if you take into account, like, the same... like the actual padding here for your face, it makes it look almost the same size. I only look at the tweets of people I allow notifications for. Oh, is that an option? Oh, hold on. Tweets for... I did not know that was an option. Because I thought it was like you would see tweets for everybody. I'm learning all sorts of new stuff today. Touch Pro. I did see these controllers, I think, before this was announced. Or at least I heard rumors that this is generally what they want to look like. Here's my thing, right? I like the design. Don't get me wrong. I do love the design. But I think it's funny, right? So... Before I had these, right, the little grips here, these were by Kiwi Design, by the way. I love this. I use this all the time. I used to use this to like hold on to my Quest controller, like in between sessions and stuff. So it's good. I'm gonna drop this so many times unless they have a strap on there for me to hold it, or unless I'm sure Kiwi's probably gonna work on making something similar to this for the new controllers. Oh, man. I only look at... Oh, I thought I saw another thing come up. Quest 3 is backwards compatible with the Quest 2 catalog of over 500 VR games, apps, and experiences and counting. And we've got even more exciting new VR and MR titles lined up for launch. That means Quest 3 will have the world's best library of immersive experiences on day one. Gets new lower prices plus a performance upgrade. Ushering in a new era of gaming, fitness, and more. It's about to get even better. Starting June 4th, we're lowering the price of the Quest 2 to $290. Didn't they just raise the price of the Quest 2 not too long ago? And $350 for the 256. We're updating the Quest 2 and Quest Pro GPU and CPU. Quest 2 and Pro see up to 26% CPU performance increase with an up to 19% GPU speed increase for Quest 2. 11% as developers take advantage of these changes. You can expect smoother gameplay, more responsive UI, and richer content on both headsets. And we're enabling dynamic resolution scaling for both Quest 2 and Quest Pro. Finally. Dude, I have been fighting with that like in Unreal Engine forever. I'm not even joking. I think that's been an experimental thing for I don't even know how long. Quest 3 sets a new standard for mixed reality immersive gaming and what a mainstream VR headset can be. Quest 2 remains our most affordable entry point to VR and Pro. Hold on. Quest 2 remains our most affordable entry point to VR, and Pro is optimized for work use cases. Nice. I'm excited. This looks like it'll be a really interesting headset. I'm really excited about this one. I'm a little curious too. Why did they move? It looks like, I'm assuming that this is like a camera array here, right? I'm curious as to why they moved it here to the front. Because originally you had it, or are they adding more on? I'm looking at this real quick. It looks like they may just be adding on more cameras because I see the two here on the bottom. Like you got one here, which is roughly where it's positioned currently on the Quest 2. I don't see any up top though. I wonder if you just can't, if I just didn't see it. Yeah, that's the bottom again. Okay, here's a good shot where you can kind of see the top. Yeah, it doesn't look like they have any on top. I wonder if they just found it wasn't necessary, which would kind of make sense, I guess, kind of. Usually when you look up, there's probably not a lot to see up there. Like tracking-wise. Because I'm not entirely sure, but I'm assuming it like somehow recognizes your environment. Maybe they just found that you're not really seeing much because usually up there is more your ceiling than anything else. Oh, that's right. That's what this scenario is about. I forgot that they're going to do full color now instead of just black and white. I'm also curious as to what the reason for that was. Cool. Hold on, I saw a second one down here too. Was there anything? Oh, Quest 2 performance upgrade proof of concept. Oh, hold on, I gotta see this.
Hi, I'm Evan.
Hold on.
Lead for
I need to make sure because this is looking really fuzzy. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm actually getting full 1080 here. All right.
Hi, I'm Evan, performance lead for engine technology in Meta Horizon. I'm really excited to share some details about the performance improvements coming to Meta Quest 2 and Meta
This is
Quest
really what
Pro
I'm interested
and
in
what
here.
they will enable in gaming experiences for our users. What you're seeing now is demo gameplay footage from Meta Quest titles that take advantage of some of these wins. This upgrade pushes our processors like never before, increasing available compute power for devices from the moment it rolls out in V55. For developers, that means more headroom to improve graphics or add new features. For players, it means they'll immediately see smoother gameplay in many of the games they know and love. In Horizon Worlds, we are leveraging these expanded capabilities in our upcoming game, codenamed Titanborn Rumble. This allows us to improve graphics with imported meshes or models, or enable more people to play together while preserving a high frame rate for user comfort. We're really excited about these improvements coming to more experiences in Horizon Worlds over time. Developers will need to update their apps to take full advantage of the increased processor speeds and dynamic resolution scaling, which, when enabled, will automatically increase the resolution when the GPU is underutilized. We look forward to seeing this update deliver a great user experience for Quest Pro and Quest 2.
How does that work? Hold on. He said that it was called Titanborn Rumble, I think. Rumble. Let me see. Titanborn Strength. Quest. He did say Titanborn Rumble, right? I want to see if I could find out more about what they're doing. Is this something that I have to enable?
What they will enable in putting processors like never before, increasing available compute power for devices from the moment it rolls out in V55. For developers, that means more headroom to improve graphics or add new features. For players, it means they'll immediately see smoother gameplay in many of the games they know and love. In Horizon Worlds, we are leveraging these expanded capabilities in our upcoming game, codenamed Titanborn Rumble. This allows us to
Titanborn
improve
Rumble.
graphics with imported meshes or models, or enable more people to play together while preserving.
Hold on. I want to find out more about what this is. Because if this is really the case, is there something I have to do in order to get whatever these performance improvements are? There's no information on this. Hold on. Can't wait for overclocking to be killing Quest 2s. Hold on. Performance upgrade proof of concept. Performance upgrade proof of concept Quest 2. Performance upgrade incoming this month. Is this just something that they're doing to the headset? Okay, here. Performance upgrades to boost market relevance. While price cut is definitely welcome news, Meta has more plans for the Quest 2. Meta will soon roll out a software update that will boost the CPU performance by up to 26%, while the graphics processing power goes up by 19%. As a result of the performance boost, Meta Quest 2 users will be rewarded with a more fluid and responsive UI, improved content visuals, and overall... Oh my god! Dude, I have spent like the past 6 months optimizing this game to the point where it runs almost perfectly on the Quest 2, and now they're dropping out a performance boost that makes like part of what I've been doing completely irrelevant. Oh my god. Dude. Oh. God. Oh shoot, I pulled out my headset. Oh, I hate this so much. I am not even joking, okay? I have simplified down my... This is improving CPU and GPU performance. I needed this like 3 months ago when I was working on my dungeon generator for Altiverse. I was managing to get like 50 per... Hold on. I was getting like 40, 50 FPS maybe on like my last version. Hold on here. Hold on. I'm doing some quick math here. Hold on. 20% increase. Hold on. Let me grab a calculator here real quick. God, my brain's all over the place real quick. Hold on. This isn't going to be exact. Man, I feel like that's not a great representation, but hold on. I'm trying to see if I can do some quick math. I don't know that this is really going like 1-to-1 like I think it is. Like I spent so much time reducing draw calls and reducing like the overall quality of all my meshes. Dude, I probably didn't even need to do that anymore. Like this is now like the version I came down to because now we have like it only shows one room at a time and all the corridors it's connected to, all this kind of stuff. Oh my god, I probably would not have needed to do all of this if it weren't for that damn upgrade that they are now doing. Oh my god. Oh my god. Meta is also bringing dynamic resolution scaling tech to the Quest 2, allowing apps and games to leverage the improved pixel density while steering clear of frame drops. DRS is already deployed in console and PC games, and it uses a game engine to automatically adjust the resolution to deliver a smoother performance without having to change other crucial controls like shader quality and environment detailing. DRS is also being enabled for the Quest Pro. Moreover, an incoming software update will also boost its graphic rendering performance by 11%, says the company. God. Past 3 months of my life might have now been completely pointless. On the bright side, this game is going to run absolutely freaking fantastic. This game does not run fantastic when it comes out, I'm going to be so disappointed in myself, because this is now running at probably a consistent like 60 to 70 FPS average. Oh my God. Meta, I love you, but screw you. This was just like the worst timing. I know that they're constantly doing performance updates too. This was probably inevitable anyways at some point. No integration or coding is needed to start reaping the benefits of this improvement. Can I see actually the original? I want to see the original post. Did they have this in original post, or where did they originally have this? Here we go. Here we go. No, is that right? December 21st, 2022? Basic optimization workflow for apps. I'd love to see the original post. I feel like they have to have like an original post somewhere. Hold on. MetaQuest blog. Let me see. Do they have this somewhere in here? Meta Horizon Worlds. I don't think that's it. That's Horizon Worlds. You know what? It doesn't even matter. If that's true, I'm gonna be happy, because that means that my game's gonna run just that much better. It's going to be unnecessarily optimized to the point where I've just overdone it. Oh, man. All right. Well, that was interesting. I'm at least happy for that. I wish I knew when that update was coming out, because I'd like to know, so that way I can do some more testing when that comes around. But I'll do a little bit more research into that later. Cool. All right. I've spent like the past, 45 minutes looking into this. All right. Let's actually get to what I was originally doing this stream for, and that is for game development, which is awesome. So, tomorrow, assuming everything goes well tonight, I'm going to have development versions of this game. I'm going to start making it available on itch.io. I'm going to be doing it for PC, Linux, and the Quest 2. I'm only really doing Linux because I'm running on Linux, so might as well. So I'm going to have all that be available on itch. I'm going to see if I can do it on SideQuest, but I can't make any promises right now because it looks like I may have to get it approved first. And that's probably going to take some time. But I want to start doing like just basic development versions, try and get a little bit of player feedback on how things are working. So a lot of things are working pretty well. There's definitely some bugginess going on, and a lot of that's going to be addressed in like future updates and things like that. So you can ignore his spazzing out. That's not gonna be noticeable in game. That's actually because the navigation is still being built, and so he has no path to follow. So yeah, he's gonna be able to swing around his sword. just like that. So he just kind of swings it around. It is a little bit buggy because it collides with him, and I want to see if I can kind of remove that collision with him eventually, which I haven't yet completely figured out, but I'm sure I can figure that out eventually. I may need to create like another collision channel or something, to be honest, in order to fix that. Shouldn't be too difficult. I would just need to create that. The other thing I noticed too, I panned over this briefly. So this has enemies spawning in it, and this is what you'll see in the development version. So you can kind of see them wandering around because I didn't set the swords to be invisible like I probably should have. The only issue at the moment is they deal damage to each other. So when they spawn in, sometimes they'll kill each other. You can see we have like one last standing over here. Oh man, that was a bit of an oversight on my part. And that's probably going to be an easy fix. I just need to make it so that way it'll ignore a whole bunch of actors instead of just one like it's currently doing. But that'll be for that'll be something else I'll have to start looking at. For the most part, though, it at least works. They should be able to deal damage to the player. And yeah. Oh, you know what? Actually, there is one thing I need to do. Actually, two things I need to do real quick. So the first thing I got to do real quick here. Let me have a look at my player character. So I need to do two things here. So I noticed a little bug that I can actually remove really, really quickly. And that has to do with how the level is shown to the player. So in here, I found if I go into a corridor and then go back into a room, it actually won't reset all the corridors to be visible. Fortunately, that's a pretty easy fix. All I need to do is, where's it at? Scan current room, I think is what it was. Yes, here. So here, what I need to do is just set here our current room to be null. And here I need to set current corridor to be null. Okay? Because the only reason that's happening is when I go back in, it's obviously the last room, so they're equal when you go back into the last room. And so it just never regenerates. So if I just set it to null, it'll then regenerate because it will no longer be equal. So that's just an easy fix there. Real simple, real easy. The other thing I do need to fix, and this was something I did forget about, is in the capsule component. No. We'll attach it to... Yeah, we'll attach it to the capsule component. I just need something that the swords will hit. And so all I need is we'll do a box. Or maybe it's called cube. Yeah, there we go. Cube. We'll do a cube. Actually, I don't even need a cube, I think. I think if I take our capsule component. Yeah, here we go. Let's do this. Hold on. Custom. We'll have it block, collision enabled, and that should fix all of that. Let me just make sure real quick. Let me grab my sword here. Hold on. Melee parts. I need the blade. And in here... Yeah, this is on hit. Let me make sure that's generating hit too. Simulation generates hit events. There we go. So now it should block everything. So it should show the hit. I actually don't even know that I can see it from here. Let me see here real quick. Let's do a quick show. Collision. Yeah, it's too low. That's probably why. Yeah, you can at least see, though, he'll come up. He'll try and hit the player. This is the player right here. But obviously it's a bit too tall, and that's because I'm not possessing it. Or a bit too short because I'm not possessing it. So that's not a big deal. That shouldn't be a problem, at least for this first development version. So that should all be fine. I did also fix up our gun, so that way it'll fire, and I did also fix up our sword, so that way it'll deal damage, and I also added in a hit indicator, so whenever like a sword or a bullet hits an enemy, it's basically going to pop out a little number that just kind of shows what the damage was. So damage is really simple right now. Everything just deals 10 damage, so it's really, really simple. Later on once I start adding in more generation, I'm going to have it so that way the damage actually has a little bit more to it. That helps determine what that value should be. And that's going to include things like what are the different parts of that gun? Does it have any sort of elemental effect? Things like that. Yeah, so that'll be nice. Cool. Let me go ahead, remove our collision here. Perfect. So everything now works for the very base. We now have like the basics of everything done. I am, however, going to add into our base VR character that if we die, because I didn't add anything in for that, I'll just have us teleport back to the lobby. So let me see here. Where is it? Here we go. Event any damage. Oh, maybe I did set it. Yeah, it just reopened to the current level. Okay, so maybe I did do that. Cool. So never mind. That's all good. Awesome. So with that all done, I do want to have a look at some of this other stuff. So I've been keeping notes. I have a little notepad here of all the different things that need to be done. I accidentally skipped a page. So basically a lot of what needs to be done. Multiplayer needs to be done. I'm going to mostly be doing that on my own time though, because that's going to take a lot of work and a lot of coding. And yeah, I don't even entirely know. What work am I in other than this? I mostly just do this sort of game development. I am currently looking at maybe working with other indie game studios and things like that. I'm looking to make this my own full-time job by starting up my own studio. And so so if you actually want to, if you go to the VR Playground website, which I think should be in the description, if not, it's virtualreality-playground.com. I am part of the next few months is actually going to be looking for funding so I can hire on other employees to help me out with some of this, because there are a few things that need to be added on here, especially like artistically. So yeah, we got a lot of interesting stuff to do there. Yeah. I will also say, though, that I am looking at going back to school to get a computer science degree. So I am going to be doing that part-time as well. So that'll be interesting. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be interesting. You were cleaning your keyboard. Oh, no worries. Let's see here. So yeah, there is that. So what I want to do, I really want, let's see, that's going to be for later. So I think what I want to start with right now is the AI. I have a few different AI type characters that I want to work on, and the AI definitely needs quite a bit of work. So I think we'll start with the different types of AI. So all of our AI are basically going to be so I'm splitting everything into one of two categories, okay? It's either going to be melee or it's going to be ranged. Ranged being like any sort of gun or anything like that. So what I really want to do is, or should I be working on the ammo? I'll come back to the ammo actually, because I need more models for that. So let's work on the AI. So for our AI, what I need to do, let's go and remove all of this. Perfect. So for our AI, what I need to do is we're going to create some more AI types. So let's do this. Blueprints, AI. Let's see, we got our AI V2. So let's go and create a new one. This is going to be off of AI underscore V2. Melee AI. Actually, we're going to just treat this one as our melee AI. Hold on. Hold on. Underscore melee. Cool. And then let's also... Actually, I'm going to just duplicate this. Let's duplicate this AI underscore ranged. Cool. I've mostly been working on melee because that's the most difficult one to do. So, yeah. So let's start with this. So our AI here... hold on. Let me see here. Let me close a bunch of this because I got way too much open right now. There we go. All right. So I want to find our controller here first. I think it's under class settings. No, class defaults. Let's grab our melee controller. And actually, real quick, I'm going to move this into AI. I'm trying to make sure everything is a bit more organized. Okay, I'm going to move that into content. Dude, what is going on here? There we go. All right, so for our AI melee, we're not going to be using that one, so I'm going to go and delete that. Oh, I need to remove all that, don't I? Underscore. Yeah, it won't let me swap it out. That's kind of disappointing. All right, we'll ignore that for now. I need to go through and do a lot of cleaning to my project again. All right. So the only problem we have at the moment, we have our animation that'll play. I had to put together my own because I'm using a special physics component, physical animation component that I'm using. So it has to reference the other one. So what I want to do, we need to find whether or not our AI is currently near the player or not. I don't know that there's a task for that. So let's have a quick look here. Distance from player. We have this one. Was this one I made? This might have been one I made. Hold on. Yes, this is one that I had made. Let me make sure there's not another one that maybe works a little better with the AI. Distance from player, make noise, move directly to... Play animation, play sound. Yeah, okay. So let's see. So this will abort lower priority, so that way it should be able to do that. Cool. Yeah. So I actually wonder, this might actually be bugged just because it's not able to move to our players. Let me see if I can do something here real quick. Yeah, this might just be bugged because of the way that the navigation is set up. Cause I'm trying to figure this out, right? So if I take, let me try something real quick. Here, hold on. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna rotate them around. I got a simple test to try this. Hold on. Okay. So there we go. He's able to see it. Okay, he saw the player, so he's moving towards it. And then he's attacking. Okay, so yeah, that's just an issue because it takes a second for the nav mesh to generate. Okay, so this works actually completely fine. Because realistically, this is never going to happen anyways in the actual game. Because the navigation is going to be made before you even get to any AI. So I'm actually not concerned about that. So that actually works perfectly. Now over here, we have it wait. And then it'll rotate to face entry. So just to make sure real quick, I'm going to grab, hold on, pause. Let me grab our player. VR. Oh, you know what? I have a different player for this, don't I? Hold on. Show. Is this a PC player, not a VR player? That actually could be what it is. It's a spectator pawn. Okay. So we're going to try something here real quick. Come on, look this way. There it is. All right, perfect. It interrupted just fine. Cool, so he runs up and he attacks. Okay, so he's not rotating to face it like he should be. He is still tracking it, which is good, but I need him to face the player. Rotate to face BB entry. Player, precision. Why is it not rotating? It just occurred to me. I never turned this back on. There we go. No wonder it was so quiet. All right. So I can have this rotate to face an entry. Let me see how this is behaving real quick. This should be working fine. Yep, he's walking towards. He attacks. Huh. Let me try swapping these around real quick. Hold on. No, because then that's gonna be all weird, I think. Yeah, I need this to follow. Simple parallel. What if I put this like way up here? What if I did... This is the main task, right? Oh, I can't do it into a selector. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. Okay. So it has to be a task. Wait time, random deviation. I wonder if this is the way that my animation is functioning. Let me try something here real quick. Let's grab this guy real quick. I'm gonna take an arrow. I'm gonna attach it there to our sphere. Ooh. Okay, perfect. And I want this to not be hidden in game. We'll make it visible real quick. I want to see how this is behaving. No, it's not moving at all. That's so weird. Hold on, let me see something here real quick. Oh, you know what? We're using the floating pawn movement. That could be why. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Let's create a new task here real quick. Face player. Okay, we're going to on received. No, hold on. There we go. Receive execute AI. We're gonna take this. Get. Actually, let's do this. Hold on. Blackboard key selector. We need that to be public. Object. Get actor location. Cast to on. Perfect. Cast failed. We're going to. Actually, we'll cast to an actor. Because it should always be an actor at least. Just in case. Get actor location. Location. Finish, execute. True there. Fine. Oop. Fine. Look at rotation from here to here. Set world. Set actor rotation. Okay, and I only need to pass through the Z, and then we're going to finish execute over here. Okay, so if we jump into here, rotate face player. It's going to be player. We're going to have it over here. That can stay there. And I think that should work. Because I think the reason this is happening is it's supposed to work with a character movement technically. And I bet because I don't have a character movement component, that's why it's not working. Because I removed that just to simplify things down a bit. Click on you. There we go. All right, come on, look at our player over here. You're going the wrong way, bud. Perfect. Oh, nice. That's working now perfectly. Oh, almost perfectly. I want him to not move when he's playing the animation. That might actually be a fairly simple fix. I think I know exactly why that's happening. So, I think that actually has to do with this because I immediately call finish execute after the animation plays. So, I need to figure out how long this takes to finish. Length. Get play length. Here we go. This might work. Go. That goes into there. I think that should actually fix it. Yep, perfect. I do need to have it lerp the rotation though. Just to make it look a little smoother. Rotator. Actually, hold on. Float. Lerp, float. Here we go. Get actor rotation. I need it to go from here to here. Can I do a timeline here? I don't know that I can do a timeline here. No, I can't. I can't do a timeline and task. Move to. Rotate to. Hold on, I think, if I recall, there's actually a function. Move to. Rotate to. Hold on. I used this not too long ago. I used it here. The damage indicator. I used move component 2. Let's try this. I have an idea. Okay. I'm gonna take this out. We're going to get root component. Actually, that can stay. That can go there. I don't need to lerp anymore. Split. We'll have that go there. I'm not going to have it ease in or out or anything like that. We'll do force shortest rotation path. And we're going to keep the same actor location. I think that should work. Let's see. Let me click on it. Ah, there we go. That looks so much smoother too. What happens if I move this behind? Okay, he loses it. Alright, so I might need to change the way he detects it. This is the problem that I found with Melee, is because it's so close to the player, especially in VR, I feel like this might not be as much of a problem in a non-VR setting. But because of how close the AI is to the player in a Melee combat setting, it's so easy for it to lose sight, because all it takes is during that attack for the player to move around, and then it loses sight. So what I need for it to do is to like wait a second maybe before it loses sight. Maybe I need to have it move to the last known location instead. Let's try that. Hold on. I'm gonna do get blackboard value as vector. We're gonna try this. Cast fails, we're going to come down here. It's going to be on complete. We still want it to maintain the same location. Still want to keep the root component. We want to do a new look at rotation there. Z. Okay, we're going to try this real quick. This may just end up breaking everything. I don't even know yet. Okay, it doesn't look like that works as well. Just kind of what I was worried about. Okay, I might need to play around with that a little bit more. I'm gonna leave it as player for now, and I'll have to find, I think I need to do a little bit more research and find like the best way to keep it in sight when it's at such a close range. Because that's gonna be a bit of a pain to try and figure out. We'll go and leave that though. So, with that out of the way, let me just double check a few things here. So, let's see. We haven't played the attack animation, which is fine. Range is going to need to be a little different, I think. I think for ranged... No. Okay, so here's the question, right? So, when an AI dies, he's going to drop his weapon. And I'm probably even going to have it that when he ragdolls... I want there to at least be a chance, maybe not a guarantee, but at least a chance that he's going to drop his weapon, right? So what I need to figure out is I would like for them to potentially pick up a weapon after they've dropped it. And I don't yet have that in place. But I wonder if I need to have like a single tree in order to figure this out. Oh, you know what? I could, actually. Hold on. We could do this. Hold on. Hold on. This might actually be a fairly simple solution. We're going to do this. Okay. We're going to create a new enum for our AI. That's going to tell us if it's melee, if it's ranged, or if he's unequipped. So, actually, I might not need to. Maybe what I need to do... Maybe what I need to do is change this out for an attack function. Hold on. Let me think about this. Because this is what I want it to be. And this is what I want it to be. This is the only part that really needs to change. Because, for example, when he moves to, I want the acceptable raise to be further for ranged weapons because they're obviously ranged attacks. So I want for that acceptable radius to be further out. The animation would obviously need to change as well. And actually, I might even want him to try and see if they can find cover, which was something I was working on before as well. This part might need to change, and this part would need to remain the same. Yeah, okay. Okay, I have an idea here. Okay, so I have an idea. So all of this needs to remain the same, okay? Now in this search lost known location, which is actually something I put together, this can all remain the same, at least for now. I might need to change that later on. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to keep all of this the same. I'm gonna take this and bring this down. We're still going to need a new, we're still gonna need new enum, I think. And here's what I want to do. Because not everything needs to, god dang it. Not everything needs to change. Only some things need to change. So, this needs to change. And this might need to change. This might need to change as well, because I might want the cooldown to be lower for melee attacks. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to have a selector here. Okay. Let's put together real quick an enum. Okay, we're going to do attack type enum. Yeah, some of this is going to need to change as well. Because some enemies are not going to be able to use specific types of weapons. Like, I can think of a few that won't be able to use melee type of weapons. And I can think of a few that won't be able to use range type weapons. So, I got an idea, okay? I got an idea. So, let's do this. We'll have unarmed. We will have melee. We will have ranged, okay? Now, in our AI itself, what I want is in here's where we're going to keep it. Equip type. Attack type. It's been a while, but watching you made me realize I've been slacking on my game project Unreal and C++ courses. On have you been doing like are you talking like courses on Udemy, or are you doing oh no, I think you've told me you're doing like you're actually doing like your own courses, right? Like on your own time, right? I haven't been doing a ton of C++ for this project. I will need to do quite a bit more because I've been working on networking stuff because I'm doing my own multiplayer setup for this game. So I have like just a couple hundred lines here. Yeah, I've never used Udemy, but I've heard Udemy is pretty good. So I think you may have told me that before too. Used to be a personal trainer, but COVID pushed me to make a career change. That's fair enough. Yeah, I feel like COVID kind of did that to a lot of people, huh? A lot of people had like a lot of different stuff going on. Let me see. I always work out or play games. I just hit my 3. You know what? That is awesome. Yeah, making your own games is awesome in my opinion. Are you working on anything right now? I think you may have told me before, but I'm trying to remember. This needs to go into selector, and then we need another sequence. You know what though? I do need to work out more often, to be honest. That was something that just occurred to me too. Enum type, attack type, enum, there we go. This needs a decorator. I think it needs to be blackboard if I recall. Yeah, here we go. Blackboard key is going to be attack type is equal to melee. Okay, this one's going to be ranged, and then we'll also have one for unarmed. And they shouldn't need to cancel each other out because you should only have one anyways. Working on something and learning at the same time makes things move a lot slower. You know what? That's fair enough. But at the very least, that means that your next games will just go that much faster too. And to be honest, I feel like learning while you're working on something actually makes you learn things that are useful and worth learning to begin with. I feel like if you're just kind of throwing things around and just trying to figure out everything at once, it's very undirected, and then you just don't. You have like a lot of understanding, but none of it might not actually be necessary for building an actual game too. Maybe that's just me, but that's just the way I've always seen things. I feel like there's an upside to doing things both ways. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Hold on. You are going eat you AI base. I don't know what happened. My arm is really itchy. We're just going through tutorials, so I try and watch as much as I can on the side when I'm at work. That's why I like watching our live streams. Well, I appreciate that. You might honestly be surprised. You're probably absorbing a lot more than you realize, too. I'm surrounded by it visually or with audio. You know what? That's fair enough. Yeah, for me, I'm more of a visual learner, so for me, seeing things makes a lot more sense. I'll be honest, I cannot work and like listen to something because then I won't absorb anything for me personally. Like I just don't. I get very hyper focused on one thing at a time, and I basically tune everything else out. I've gotten a lot better with that, I think, with streams, but yeah, it's definitely still a problem that I have. Okay, I'm gonna set this here just because I don't need this at the moment as enum. Key name, we're gonna make a literal name. And in our Blackboard, make literal, hold on. Make literal attack. Hold on. There's a way to do it. I'm trying to remember what it is. I don't think it's make literal. Attack type enum. Oh, it was literal. Literal enum attack type is what it was. This is going to be melee. Okay. I just want to make sure that this isn't going to break things right now. For go hard for a while. Balancing and trying not to get discouraged or overwhelmed is the challenge. Oh, yeah, definitely. That is definitely true. Oh, wait, did I forget to set this real quick? Hold on. At the very least, I know all this is working, so that's good. I did. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Slacker. You know what? I don't know if this is true, but something I heard a while is that there's not really such a thing as truly balanced. It's more just constantly going back and forth between what needs more focus. Or it was something to that effect. I don't know if that's actually true or not. I don't know that I believe it, but... Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going in waves or anything like that, though. I'll be honest, I've spent the past couple days, I just got Tears of the Kingdom, so I haven't done as much work on this as I probably should be. So, yeah. Alright, here we go. I'm going to create a second version. We're just going to keep this simple for now. 500. Okay, and this is gonna be for our main. I need to come up with actually like some ranged attacks and stuff too. I don't know that I have any right now. Yeah, this is gonna need a change. I'm trying to think, because I think some of this is gonna need a change. By the way, is your game at all available anywhere, or is it still way too early for it to be played anywhere? What's wrong with my arm? Way too early. You know what? That's fair enough. Yeah. I don't know that I'd say I'm ahead, by the way. Only because I'm sure your game is probably in a different era. I don't know that that's fair to compare games that have different genres and have different scales to them, you know, like more or less it needs doing. I don't know that I don't know that's fair to say one game is like a lot further ahead in development than another or anything like that. To compare different games like that, because every game needs something different. All right. So we got that. We got that. Let me see. I don't think I have any sort of. That's the wrong one. I need my AI base. Hold on. I need to think here for a second. I needed this. This is what I needed. I need to look through what kind of animations I got. I got a lot of broken animations in here, I think. Yeah, I don't think I have any sort of shooting poses or anything like that. Let me see if I got anything that I can use. I'm probably going to have to set up a control rig for some other mesh or something. Let me see here. Got Murdoch, Sparrow. Do I have any others? Murdoch might work, actually. Let's have a look at both of these real quick. Yeah, those are just props. Let's have a look at both of these real quick. Here it is, Murdoch. God, control rig. It's not. Control rigs are not very difficult, but man, do they take a while to set up. Oh man. I'm looking through everything that I got. Honestly, looking at all this on paper, even though I have it taking up a couple pages, it doesn't feel like as much as it looks. I know a big part of everything is just going to be getting the meshes and making sure they all work well. And then adding in all the story elements and making sure those work right. Because I haven't done anything for the story yet. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Here. Because I'm trying to remember. I think Murdoch, if I recall, has the gun. I'm going to close that down real quick. We can try something like this. Let me see here. What do we got? I need to find an attack. Here we go. I think these are the attacks. Oh no, these are the poses. Okay, hold on. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything. The way that they did their animations for this is... I'm sure they had good reason for it. Oh, here we go. So we have hit react. I had something just occur to me. I need to see something. I think I may have missed something. I wanted to attack real quick. I'm actually just gonna throw him off the edge over there. Yeah, that's what I thought. It just occurred to me, the animation gets stuck once it's done. So, I don't know if this is gonna be an easy fix. Let me see here. Get animation. I wonder if I need to like save the animation that's currently using or something. Animation. This wasn't something I thought about. Let me think here. So we can try this. Let me try something real quick. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I'm going to try this. Play an animation. We're going to break. Or no, not break. I want to promote this to a variable. Data. I'm going to make a copy of this and just move this back just to make it a little cleaner. That. And then I'm going to grab this again after the delay. Play animation. I could also just control the animations using a hold on. Original animation. I could try and see if I could control the animations like within the tree. I'm trying to remember what the heck it's called. The behavior tree. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, though. So if this works correctly, he should walk over, attack, and then go back to this sort of standing position, I think. No, he goes back to idle. Okay, so at least I have part of that right, I think. Oh, you know what? I know. Let me do anim class. Let me get the anim class. Let me try that. get anim class go to promote this to a variable. Delete that. Yes. Set anim class that might work, because it honestly might be better just for me to control the animations using the behavior tree, because it shouldn't be super complex anyways. I'm not entirely sure. I may have to think about that. Oh yeah, perfect. Now he's back. Cool. Because I'm thinking, right, if I were to do something like this, we could set it up, right, in the behavior tree, right? We could set it up where once it's done, we set like an animation for it to finish to, if it's not looping. Or we could even, just so we don't have to add more complexity to it, we could... Hold on. Can I get like another task and do it here? Would it let me? No, that replaces connection. And that replaces connection. Can I get one of these to run into a sequence? I could. So that might actually work. Because I could have it where it enters... No, because I wouldn't want it to consistently enter an animation. Unless, can I get this one to a sequence? No, I can't. This doesn't run to a sequence. Only task nodes are allowed. Yeah, I'd have to create my own wait function, I think. Which wouldn't be super difficult, I don't think. I'm sure it's just using a delay node. A delay, and then I place like an animation before the delay. Because that would fix that. And then, let me see. I would need a way to add in like a movement attack animation here. Like some sort of like crouched walk or something. Like he's coming up with a shield or something. I think that's going to end up just making things a lot more difficult. I think I'm just going to stick with the mostly way that I'm doing things. And we'll just stick with that. All right, let's have a look at this now. So let's see, we got fire reload. We got fire no reload. This might work. It'll probably look a little funny on the current character, but it would technically work, I think. Because like the shape of his hand, like the way he holds his hand and everything, like it's meant for a much larger gun than what I currently have for the AI to hold. I don't know that I really have anything smaller. Jog. See, I know there's this spread shot, though. This spread shot uses a small pistol. This would honestly work. I just need to find out how to do the fire for this. What if I look up spread shot? Okay, there we go. I mean, it's a little weird, the fact that he drops at the end, but I don't know if that would look terrible. It would still look funny, I think. I don't know that would look as bad. So that might work. Let's also just real quick, just for the sake of covering everything, I'm going to have a look at Sparrow. She uses a bow and arrow, though. I don't think it's really going to work well. I don't think that she really has anything for like smaller weapons. So I think what I'm probably gonna have to do is have an event or a function on the AI itself. I think that function is what I'm going to have play the animation. And then I think I'm also going to have it for like ranged weapons, have that like fire the weapon, because I need some way to fire the weapon as well. Either that or I need to cast the weapon and run the fire function as well. No, 'cause that's gonna have to happen in the animation. Because I can see circumstances where I might need to delay the fire just a second. So actually, yeah, no. I think actually this might work alright. I will probably have to do some reworking to the animations themselves. Okay, let me see here. See, I don't think she really has anything that's specifically for like small weapons. There's the idle. There's travel. See, we have bound cast, death, forward, backward. We have some emotes. Yeah, there's some hit reacts. There's an idle. I don't think this is really gonna work. I mean, if it was a larger weapon, maybe. No, her hand's too far up. It's gonna look. Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Where is her? She's gotta have like a fire shot or something like that. There's this ability one. Primary fire. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work, I don't think. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. I think the spread shot's gonna be my best bet. I do want to have a quick look though. How does their animation work? I'm curious as to how Epic does theirs. If there's something I should be changing. So let's see, they're using these montages, which I don't think I've ever used before. Let me see, how does this work? I think I... Oh, okay, so a montage is like a series of animations. Is what it looks like. Actually, this is a notify. I wonder if I should be using montage instead of play animation. Okay, so that's on begin play. Event to attacking. Okay, so this is that is attacking. Oh, I see what they're doing. Hold on. I think I know exactly what they're doing. Curious though, I don't see why they're setting attacking to false though. Is there something I'm missing? See them using the attack boolean at any point. something here real quick. Idle travel mode. Start. This is very confusing. I'm trying to figure out like how they're doing this. Hold on, let me have a look here. Some of this isn't lining up. Hold on. Simple attack setup. Left mouse button. Set save attack. Set is attacking. Switch on int. Yeah, and that plays an animation montage here. Okay, fascinating. Play animation montage on the character mesh. Returns the length of the animation montage in seconds or 0 if failed to play. Oh, this might even work better. If I'm using an animation montage, this might actually work even better because then I can set like how long it needs to delay based off the montage instead. So this is how they're doing the attacking. They're actually using the montage in the event graph. And then only the movement is controlled in here, it looks like. So we have idle, and then it goes to jog, it goes to run, and then it goes to jog stop. And then it looks like they can all kind of pass through to one another. And then I bet probably somewhere at the end there's a notify or something. No, there isn't. How do I do that? Let's see if is in air, not accelerating, can't enter transition. It is a state. Oh wait, I bet I name jog stop. Nope. That kind of confuses me. I thought you had to have... Oh! Wait. Wait. Hold on. No, I thought I understood. What the... Oh... So it looks like you can actually have... Oh. Wait a second. I didn't realize that there were details for this. I did not know this was a thing. There's such a thing as an automatic transition. So I wonder, I'm not entirely sure, but I wonder if what happens is that it'll automatically transition when this animation is detected to end. I did not know that was a thing. I think that's what's happening. Hold on. I'm not seeing any other differences between these. These look the exact same. Hold on. Transition automatic rule. Hold on. Unreal Engine automatic transition. What was this called again? It's a God, I'm trying to remember what this is called. State machine. Oh wait, transition rules. Is this what I'm looking for? To create a transition, drag from a straightforward to another state. In this example, the idle state is connected bidirectionally to the run state, which is common setup for basic locomotion state machines. Transitions are single direction, so if two states are intended to transition back and forth, you need to create transition for each. Transition rules. While transitions control the structure of interstate blending, transition rules control when a state can transition. In other words, it is not enough to simply define a transition. You must also define how and when the transition happens. Transition rules are automatically created when you create transition. Like states, you can see and access them from either the My Blueprint panel or by double-clicking the transition icon in the state machine graph. Within transition rules, you can create any variety of blueprint logic for checking and comparing, all with the purpose of outputting a Boolean true or false value. A true value is used to determine whether the state can transition to the next state. For example, in transitioning from idle to run and then back to idle, the logic might look like this. In this example, a bool variable is being used to provide the transition rule. When returning to the default state, the inverse of the bool is used. Once your variables are set up with the intended Once your variables are correctly set up with the intended logic, meeting the conditions of those variables during gameplay causes the transition to occur. Ignore for relevancy test. Anim notify functions. There are several anim notify functions you can use within the transition graph. You can add these functions by right-clicking in the transition graph and locating the was anim notify functions. I was looking for the automatic ones. Transition interrupt, transition blend types, standard blends, inertialization. Inertialization can be used where the animation velocity and acceleration occur at the time of the switch. Custom. Here we go, transition properties. Transition contain the following properties. Automatic rule based on sequence, player, and state. Enabling this causes this transition to automatically occur when the most relevant animation ends in the preceding state. The blend duration also factors into the transition time. So if your animation is 2 seconds long with a transition duration of half a second, then the transition occurs after 1.5 seconds have elapsed. Okay, so using the automatic, that's what it was using, right? Yeah, automatic rule based on, well, it kind of cuts off, hold on. Based on sequence, player, and state. Yeah, okay. So, interesting. So this has a duration of 0.4, which means that assuming that this animation were to be 2 seconds long, the animation will only play for 1.6 seconds and then begin to transition into the idle over the course of 0.4 seconds. Interesting. Okay, I did not even know that was a thing. That's actually really interesting. Okay, I don't think I need to know any of the rest of this. This notify executes when the transition starts. Okay, and then you can also have different transition events that occur when a specific thing happens. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so this might actually make some sense for the animation. So, with that in mind, I think I did have the right thought where I want to run the animations in the event graph of the AI. But I think what I want to do is I want to run them as a montage because it appears, let me look up montages real quick. Unreal Engine animation. Because what it looks like is that when a montage occurs, it'll automatically go back to using the original animation blueprint it was using. Is what it seems like, to combine several animation sequences into a single asset and control playback with blueprints. Yep. And there's creating a montage, there's timeline, sections, montage track, slots and slot groups, timing, details panel, montage sections panel, can create child montages, let me see here, play and in montage. Play and montage. So what is this? Hey fellows, so I'm following many different documentation guides, etc. Keep coming across the classical node called play montage, which shows one of those Mario Bros pipes as an icon. However, my version of Unreal Engine does not have that BP node. It only has montage play and in montage. As far as I can tell, the difference is that there are different input nodes in each of the 3 cases. And let me see here. Unreal Engine play animation without stopping NM blueprints. It doesn't do anything. Set the mesh animation mode to use animation asset. This step is actually not needed as play animation will overwrite your NMBP. Unreal Engine play animation versus play montage. As a general rule, the animation blueprint is good for controlling animation states such as idle, walking, wounded, holding a rifle, holding a hatchet, etc. Whereas animation montages are typically better suited for handling one-off animation events or sequences of events, usually triggered through the actor's event graph or an event dispatch or something like that. You cannot trigger a montage to the animation blueprint. That's typically an event graph function on the actor. There are tons of other uses for animation blueprint. Hold on, I want to see something. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I want to see something. If I open this up. play montage. Okay, hold on. I think I need to create a montage real quick first. Let me see here. First off, I need to clear up some of this. Let me grab you. I'm going to just create a quick montage for you. I was going to try and clear this up, but oh well. Let's create an asset and a montage. I'm just going to throw it there. Just call it SK Mannequin Montage. Which attack am I using real quick? Hold on. Let me see here. Here we're using attack 1. Okay. Man, okay, there we go. Save. Play rate of 1, starting position of 0, starting section none, and then it should be on completed. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, it's not doing anything. Let me make sure this is working correctly still. Do I have a compile issue somewhere? I thought I just saw a caution symbol somewhere. I thought I may have... Oh, here it is. Oh, I see. It's for the Sparrow player. Yeah, that's not a problem. I am not that concerned about that. Okay, so it is at least trying to play the montage, it looks like. It just looks like it might not be working, maybe? Let me see this. Because it's playing, and then it's waiting a second, and then it's completing. I feel like there's something I'm missing, maybe. Let me make sure this works real quick. Okay, so montage does in fact work, it looks like. Oh. Interesting. Do I have something overriding it?
Black cap chickadee.
So hold on. That's interesting. Wait, I think I might know what's happening. Hold on. I bet this is something I did in my component. Skeletal mesh component, set skeletal mesh asset, set collision enabled, set enable gravity, set collision profile name. Here we go. Yep, this is what it is. Set an instance. Okay, that might complicate things a bit. Let me see here. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Let me think here for a second. Set an instance. Oh man, that complicates things. Yeah, that complicates things. So I think I understand why this is happening. So what I need to do I'm trying to think here. See, I don't need that. That's for that one. Mesh. So, in order for me to play an animation, I basically need to find a way hold on. Let's see here. Interesting. Okay, let me try something real quick. I think I may have an idea. So what I think I may want to do is this. Montage. Self. Montage. there no way for me to do that? I basically want this. I wonder if I'm overwriting it by mistake. Okay, so this has to happen in the event graph. Okay, so let's convert function to events. Can I play both? No, I can only play one. Okay, so we'll do this then. Okay, so those should both happen, and then we need to make sure we have a montage to play. We'll leave all those alone. Man, this complicates things like crazy. We'll just call it on the first one. Okay. So hopefully this will work. If we go back into here, montage, play. Montage. Bind event to montage complete. Actually, let me see here. Oh, that's actually even better. Cool. It's valid. It's gonna be messy here for a second. I'm gonna copy this, bring this down. Ooh. Okay, finish execute true. So what this should do, hopefully, is play. So there's basically two skeletal meshes on the animation components I made. There's one that you actually see. There's a second one that you don't. The way that's supposed to work is when physics becomes simulated on the one that you can see, it'll basically try to match up with the animation of the one that you can't. And it's a bit finicky the way that I had to do it right now. So... okay, hold on. I'm gonna set this back real quick. Here, this needs to be re-enabled because I still need them to use the same animation instance class. And the idea is that when no animation is, or when no physics is being run, they're basically both running just an animation. I would like to see if I can just get them all using the same animation though when physics is not being used. I did not mean to do that. Let's see, is it ever trying to play the montage? Okay, it is. And then it is being completed. Why are you not seeing it though? That's what's confusing me. It's almost like the blueprint itself is preventing the montage. I wonder if that could be the case. Let's see here, event graph. Do a quick search here, montage. No. Is it possible it's something here? Montage. No. so weird. It is working. Like, I can see it trying to play the montage. It's just not running for some reason. Unreal Engine plays anime montage not running. You need to assign a name to the slot name, such as full body. Slot name. What is slot name? What does that mean, slot name? There's slot index. Hold on. Hold on, let me see something here. Let's just run that one. Come on, buddy, turn around. There we go. Nope, that didn't work either. Is there any other way for me to play a montage? Montage firing, but not visible, maybe? Need a slot before they affect the final pose. You need to set it on the montage and also add a slot to the anime blueprint.
Pizza Hut numbers. Enough for two?
I'm gonna go mute that for a second. That's the second time I've heard someone mention a slot, so I wonder if there's something I'm missing. Montage set next session. Wait. Ooh. Hold on. Wheels might be turning. No. And I can look up play anime montage. Could also be because it's not a character. Anime montage. No. Oh. Hold on, is that what happened here? Oh. Oh, I see. At least kind of. Hold on. How do you set these then? Where do you create the slot? Wait. Hold on. I at least kind of see what's going on here. Hold on. Montage sections. Okay, I get it. Okay, that's why it wasn't working. So it might have had nothing to do with this whatsoever. What it might have needed to be is here in the anim graph. So I need to add a slot. Default slot, here we go. Okay, and then we have this default slot. Got it. Okay, so if I add this in, hold on, I'm just gonna add in a default slot for now. See if this will work. Okay, it's coming over. And it's still not going. I mean, it is playing the animation, or the montage. It's just not going. What is the default slot set to? Maybe is the default slot not working? Starting section, call montage complete. There's got to be something else I'm missing. Hold on. Details panel, upper body, set, so go. So whenever this upper body slot is called, is going to play on top of our current pose from our locomotion before going. Oh, that is so convenient. Yeah, so I'm going to want to use montages then. I'm not going to want to use animations. I'm going to want to use montages because that's going to simplify things down a whole lot. Looks like it needs to do like a layered blend per bone or something. Gotcha. Okay, so how do I get it to call a specific slot though? Is there something I'm missing there? Hold on. He's got to show like how the montages are created, right? a little bit more research into this. Where did it go real quick? Where did that montage go? Oh, here it is. Animation reference to top one. I might have to do a little bit more research into this. I didn't realize that montages were used in this way. So montages, it looks like it basically gets injected into an animation graph, and that seems to be why it works the way that it does. But I need to figure out how this works. Maybe I need to set to upper byte. Let me try one more time real quick. Because I've only seen people who use upper byte, which makes sense because it looks like montages are mostly meant to be used for like attacks and things like that. Which is perfect because that's exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, that didn't do anything either. I think there's something else that I'm missing. Something I haven't yet figured out. Maybe can I only play one at a time? Let me try just playing one. I'm gonna jump off this stream here in a minute. Hold on. Let me try with this real quick. If that didn't work, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research into montages. Yeah, it didn't work. Dang it. All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research into that. But that at the very least makes a lot of sense. And it does show that I'm going to need to use montages. That way I can basically inject it into the animation blueprint. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research into that. I'm gonna have to end off the stream here today. I appreciate anybody who's still in this stream. I don't know if we do in fact have anybody or not, but if we do, I appreciate you guys joining me today. I'm planning on streaming again tomorrow, so if you guys want to come back and join in, then feel free to. Yeah, Mobius, you take care too, all right? Hope to see you back here tomorrow. You have a good one, all right? All right, and if there's anybody else, have a good day, evening, afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you guys are. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.